Wealth and riches are the inheritance of fathers, and a prudent wife is from the Lord. Thrift, frugality, and prudence, and words like these, have become synonymous with poverty. Words that are not spoken in polite society except by dingy and weird people who don't know how to live a life. But these words are actually very admirable words. They express a certain contentment that old-fashioned people used to embody. Thrift means the quality of using money and other resources carefully and not wastefully. Prudent means acting with or showing care and thought for the future. When managing a household, it was imperative for the regular woman to practice these two things. There were finite resources, and she would do well to be creative enough to use all entrusted to her for the ultimate benefit and furtherance of her family. She wouldn't tolerate wastefulness and would not practice it herself, as she strived to make the most of what she had for the betterment of her family. By being mindful of how resources were utilized, she ensured that her family's needs were met without unnecessary extravagance or indulgence. Sadly, these terms do not describe many modern women. There is a serious lack of careful thinking and managing of resources in today's woman. Those words are considered the equivalent of curse words. Asking or expecting her to practice economy is like demanding she be unhappy and miserably poor. We live in a society of influence, with each woman trying to make her mark upon the world using the measuring stick of influence to gauge her reach. The pursuit of luxury and extravagance is relentless, driving her to chase after ever more lavish displays of wealth and power. Thrift is not welcome in this society. Lavish excess is the name of the game. A prudent wife, rather than simply reacting to her circumstances or being surprised by natural consequences, she anticipates them and prepares accordingly. A prudent wife brings immeasurable value to her husband, offering support and understanding that cannot be measured by material wealth alone. Her influence is profound, shaping their shared experiences and enhancing their lives in countless meaningful ways. She is aware of things coming in the future and keeps a mental note to be well prepared. Through her preparedness and strategic planning, she instills confidence in those around her, showcasing her ability to handle challenges with grace and composure. Increasing her family's abundance by her shrewd wisdom is a specialty of hers. Gone are the days of having little to show for her efforts. This woman is able to make much using the work of her hands. A prudent wife is spiritually minded and brings that perspective to all that she does. God's supremacy is evident in every relationship as she strives to put on His teachings in all aspects of her life. By prioritizing practical and social aspects, she sets a profound example for those around her. And through that example, she teaches her family the value of empathy, forgiveness, and understanding, creating a home where peace and harmony flourish and where love prevails. Her dedication to her family is unwavering, always putting their needs above her own. Through her dedicated actions and words, she instills values of love, kindness, and faith in her children, creating a legacy that will endure for generations. But remember, this wife doesn't neglect caring for herself and her own needs. She will spend her family's resources on herself, ensuring the caregiver is in a position to be helpful. Neglecting herself will only cause a stumbling block to her family. They need her feeling her best, nourished, surrounded by things she adores, and content. Because of her immense skill of prudence, she will gather for herself fine linen and purple because she knows she has shrewd skills to make it reasonably affordable. This woman understands the importance of self-care to be a pillar of strength and support for her family. By wisely managing the family's resources, she ensures that both her and her loved ones' needs are met. This proactive approach not only benefits her well-being, but also contributes to the harmonious atmosphere within the household. Above all, her husband's heart will trust in her. He wants good things for her, and he is heavily invested in her happiness. He knows that he will have no lack of gain, and her children will rise up and call her blessed. Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all, is the praise she will receive from her husband, as he ponders all the ways this prudent wife from the Lord has enriched his life, his home, and his heritage. Share with us down below some of the ways your husband has blessed you by praising your service to the family. We'd love to hear about it. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time here at the homestead. Bye.